Park Hill is a dangerous project, you know what I mean? I grew up around drug dealers all my life, you know what I mean? Jamaicans, you know, Dominicans, Cubans, Italians, these is all surfacing around Park Hill Project. You know, it's a legendary city, you know what I mean? It's a project where I learned how to grow up fast, you know what I mean? Park Hill was like one of the most hated projects in Staten Island because it was like everything that you needed on the island as far as drugs, money, guns, prostitution, all that shit was going on in my projects, and we was growing up living in it. It was like a hustle area, you know what I mean? Like, we grew up with nothing but Guyanese and Jamaicans, foreigners and all that, and when they came to the town, first thing they brought with them, they brought all the drugs and guns, you know what I mean? Now they call Little Africa because they have taken over the city. They done took over Park Hill though, the kids, you know what I mean? So that's what it is. When you think of Staten Island, definitely you think of a Sicilian, Italian lifestyle as well, because the Italians lived on this side and we lived on the opposite side. If it's somebody coming from the neighborhood that may want to go somewhere nice and spend money and take their family somewhere nice, you know, the Italians, they basically ran everything. It's a certain place that you go in Staten Island where you know, okay, now you enter where they stay at, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's predominantly a lot of extortion going on out there, a lot of kidnapping. You know, Sammy the Bull was out there. He was living out there around that time. The Godfather, Paul Castellano. You know what I mean? We used to ride by these dudes' houses and all of that and just look and just be like, wow, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it definitely had a little bit of affiliation with the rhymes, though. But, yeah, we was definitely influenced by them because they was living in real life. And it would be sometimes they would come to the neighborhood and you would already know who it is because they letting you know. You know, you see the pinky ring pull up, the Cadillac, you know what I mean, the slick hair back, the glasses, and they ain't smiling, you know what I mean? And they coming in there, so you know, us as young kids, we seeing all this shit, and we know that at the end of the day, this is what it is, you know what I mean? And they always kept certain respect for niggas and stayed on their side, and we stayed on our side.